Hello there, YouTubians. My name is Force2Reckon, and oh man, um, so for those of you who don't know, some of you will, some of you won't. My computer recently had to have a complete factory reset, and just have the OS reinstalled. I meant to get the saves off of my computer. So the reason that today we have Plague Inc. instead of Spore is for two reasons. One, I'm still trying to get a good situation in Spore where I'm back to where I feel like it's appropriate for me to continue recording. So that'll be coming back hopefully Thursday, maybe not. The second reason is I have played this game 3 times and recorded it that you guys have not seen. Once is Fungus, where I won, which that video is on a flash drive somewhere in here, that when I find it, I can edit that and upload that for you guys to watch. And then 2 times with Nerex Worm, where I took control of the human race. The first time I forgot to set up my microphone, and the second time I had the wrong video encoding, so it wouldn't let me put it into my editing software, so I couldn't edit the video. So, anyways, we're going to play Nerex Worm one more time. It feels like I'm not talking as much through my thoughts and choices in what I'm getting, even though it's super different, and I super love the Nerex Worm the way it works. It's because I'm not, because I already know exactly what I want to do. So, I apologize for that. I've discovered Aquasite. Aquasite is great, because I like Egypt and I like those other places. I love Aquasite simply for the reason, simply because it's super useful when you're for getting all those little obnoxious places to get, because as long as because I always build up water and start in Egypt or someplace like that has good ocean ports, and that makes it really easy to spread by water, especially if you start in Egypt, because Egypt has 2 ports going northwest and east-south. And you just spread like crazy. I will not be using Darwinist for this, which increases the chance of your plague mutating, simply because this plague, the Nerex Worm, it costs 6 DNA to devolve things, and there are some things that I don't want it to evolve. There are actually quite a few things that I don't want to evolve because they get too lethal, and I don't want it to be too lethal. I want it to be brainwashing. I want to take control of the human race. Next, we're going to play on... Here's the thing. The 2 times I've played on normal, the game lasted for nearly an hour. But at the same time, I don't want you guys upset that I played it on casual, because casual's super easy. Honestly, I don't know how washing your hands is going to help with this one anyways. Sick people giving hugs. Oh, that would help a lot. Anyways, we'll just do this. Whatever. We'll suffer. There's our species, the Guauld. Again, I've mentioned it several times. Whoops. Tell me if that is the wrong way to spell that, Stargate people, because I can't remember for the life of me right now. And I didn't bother looking it up again. So we're going to start here, as always, especially now that I've got the 2 ocean ports, and I'm ocean spreading. But I'm not ocean spreading, and you'll see why in a second as I go in through these. So, transmissions we have here. This is good for infectivity, and it goes up, and then it gives you your water and air transmissions, which, honestly, once I get what I want, these huge transmissions aren't actually that big a deal. I can effectively bomb countries and force them to transmit rapidly. These are useful, and these give you access to birds, bugs, and rats, rodents, as a transmission method. and then more of them, and then it merges with water up here, and to the left to give you like specialized eggs or whatever that are like moisturized or something. I can't remember. And these are, I know exactly where I'm going with this, but this is effectively just, it allows you to make people act differently. So it's the different ways that the Neurax worm controls the human brains. So it's pretty cool. This is what I'm talking about. This thing right here, Trojan Plains, there are 3 levels of it, and once you've got it all, oh, you spam these so much, it is so funny. And then there's one that goes straight down that gives you the ability to increase the infectivity in countries that you hit with it, and it seems to stack. I could be mistaken, but it seems that every time you bomb a country, it stacks up and it makes that infectivity chance or rate go up even more. So that's how I'm going to be playing this. I'm actually going to get some transmission methods real quick, and then I'm going to go into some symptoms, and then I'll get my ability. Yep. I love the story here. The goal is a Neurax worm undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it the means to spread. That's actually very similar to the Goa'uld in the Stargate series. They lived on a planet with one other sentient species that they took control of, and that they were infecting. And then a spacefaring race, for those who don't know, I'm going to get really Stargatey here. For those who don't know, the Goa'uld are a very... they're a very interesting race. They steal knowledge from the people that they infect, or from the people that they combine with. Fans praise the replacement for International Kissing Day. Festival of Love. Critics question hygiene standards. But the important thing is that the Goa'uld stuff isn't important at all to this. I don't know why I'm saying the important thing. The cool thing about the Goa'uld was when the spacer is when they bind with a race's mind, they access genetic memories, so they get access to all that race's knowledge and power, not power, but knowledge and ability. Mostly knowledge. Yeah, mostly knowledge. And so the spacefaring race lands, and a Goa'uld binds with them and goes, Oh, look! We have all this knowledge about technology and things. Let's go mate with everybody else in the universe. We're gonna Trojan spaceship this right up. New robotic juicer banned in 17 countries after UN report highlighted its profoundly disturbing behavior. Oh, I didn't mean to do that yet. Hey, new infection. So that's what that. I just love the Goa'uld, their story at least. I don't really like the people; they creep me out. It's a little bit weird, and honestly, the best bad guys in that TV series, in my opinion, excuse me, it's an opinion, are the replicators. Replicators are awesome, man. I love the replicators. Research indicates that population density in urban environments has fallen, making them less vulnerable to disease. Yay! Ew. I like being able to spread in urban environments. We'll go ahead and get that. Come on, Trojan Plane, pop up. Yeah, that's not going to help you. There it is. So this is the Trojan Plane. What this allows me to do is I can pick a country, say Greenland. And Greenland doesn't have an airport, so how's this going to... What? Infected? Son! You mine now. And so I just send these guys across the world as they pop up to infect everything that pops up. Boop, boop. Egypt has finally discovered that there are worms attaching themselves to our brains. Good job, Egypt. Doctors have started researching a cure. A little bit late, but okay. Who's not infected? You're not infected, Angela. Again, the best part about this race, much like the fungus, is that you can't lock them down. Once they've got their Trojan planes, they can just infect anybody. It doesn't matter if everything you have is locked down. I imagine them, when I say bombing countries, I literally imagine them flying the planes and then just crashing to the ground in a populated area. And then worms just flooding out of the plane and jumping on people. Kind of like the facehuggers, just jumping on people's heads and infecting their brains. Oh, I forgot about the Caribbean. Hey, Caribbean, this time I'm going to get you now. What? Why would you infect us, Mr. Boss? We've done nothing to you. Well, they don't know that, but I know what you've done. I know what you've done. Monster! Boop, boop, boop. Red bubble pop. Red bubble pop. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go into is symptoms, just pretty heavy. I'm going to get the... Actually, no, I'm not getting mania. I just wanted immaturity. I'm going to go into this once they start researching stuff. Once they get to about 20%, I'm going to go into this branch because this gives me a lot of really awesome reductions, or makes me a lot harder to cure, which I find really cool. For right now, holy buggers! Red bubble pop. Ah! You just can't stop. Where is some place that has not been infected? A lot of places haven't been infected. You, beginning, get infected. But until then, psychosis. I'm going to go up this branch here, the adoration branch, because this gives you adoration, and then it gives you jubilance, something like that. Basically, they like the worm. They want everyone else to enjoy it. They have spats of inappropriate behavior towards the worm, and then they believe the worm is their god and they will worship you. And it shuts down countries, and it's so. Hey, Japan, embrace the worm. I think Japan would have embraced the worm. I should have started in Japan. That makes so much sense. Why are you not getting infected? Alright, sorry about that. Somebody called me and I had to take that call because it's somebody who I like to talk to. So, and they may call back soon. So, if there's another cut, probably because I called back. Let's get back to this. Oh my, I have 60 DNA. Yeah. Let's get something else. We were going to go down symptoms. I'm going to go ahead and just go down this route. I think this is the one that, which causes angers, can be lethal and hard to accurately diagnose. Yes. So we get rid of that, so we're no longer lethal. But we still got access to these ones here. Yes, you. In fact, Norway. Oh man, I just love the way this specific. If this were any other thing, any other plague, I probably would have just said, you know what, we'll come back to this one because. But this one is so good. I love this one. Get that one. It reduces infectiousness, but is extremely hard to here. And now we get transmissions for you. And we'll get this one, which increases in urban environments since they nuked urban environments early on. Who was that? Indonesia? Hit Indonesia hard. This is when we start hitting Indonesia with all of our... In fact... look at that infection. Well, Indonesia is will be under my control. Where else is healthy? Oh man, Canada's still healthy. Canada, embrace the worm. Come on, man. Get with the styles of the day and age. Pop you so we can get the urban stuff. Get you. This is when things are going to get silly. Devotion, whatever. Humans, devotion. They're the same thing, right? Oh, you're trying to hide, aren't you, Iceland? No! Get infected, son. Let's see, there were places in here. Poland's not infected. The Baltic states aren't infected. Embrace the worm. The worm, it loves you. Embrace it. And now we need 43 DNA points and people will start worshipping us, and then we just bomb the heck out of places. Bolivia, Peru, Colombia. The United States is growing so slow. You should really embrace the worm, US. I love the worm, do you? Yeah, have fun with that. Let's see. Is every place in the world infected? No, we've got like 5 places that aren't still. Wow, Ukraine, get infected. Italy, get infected. Oh, who is this hiding down here in the corner? New Zealand. There we are. New Zealand, embrace the worm. Alright, once I get that 43, these people will stop being a hassle. Germany! Embrace the worm, brethren! Join us. One of us. One of us. Greenland sets up Nurax education sessions. Okay, is that everybody? No, the Philippines. Philippines! Why you be so sassy? Get infected, son. We'll do that. Not too worried. Not too worried about being a little bit lethal now. Just gonna make ourselves extremely hard to diagnose. Russia, 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 Russia. Wormland, 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 Russia. I love that. Finland, Finland. We should probably get Canada and the United States, not these places. See how useful that is? And we're going to get this one next, which will make them a little bit more lethal, but towards eradicating parasitic worms. Reports are coming in all over the world of an extreme obsession, but we're not parasitic, though. That's fine. Alright, now they're going to start killing anybody who's, like, a figure of power or whatever. Oh, Canada, the land of wormy grace, give me your brain so I can incorporate them. Come on, Canada. Even Mexico wants you in on this. I know you guys love the Mexicans. I don't even know if that's true. I'm just making up things now. Embrace the world. France has bombed areas with high infection. Well, here. Get bombed yourself. France. Jerks. Get bombed, son. You notice how few transmissions and stuff I got for this? I only got these two I only got these because I like these ones for where I start. I didn't even get my water one, which I normally get. I didn't get any of the things that I normally get. I just mass spammed this thing, which I'm actually going to get this real quick. This makes people more aggressive. I got 2 things of cold, 1 thing of heat, which if you start in a cold environment, it'd be 1 thing of cold and 2 things of heat, because your worm will be used to the cold. Yes. Don't you want to love the worm? You love everything else. Last healthy person on the planet became infected with the Guaul. This is for bombing there. Wow. Guaul enslaves humanity. The whole world worships the Guaul as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased, and humanity is entering a dark new future as a slave race. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, I did. Twice. First time, I forgot to set up my mic. Second time, I used the wrong video encoding, and so Blender couldn't actually load it to edit it. I'll say something at like 550, because it took me 630 days this time. Alright. So a few things real quick. I've played this Plague Inc. on the Apple devices several times. My brothers both have them. They're required for their school that they go to. And I loved those, but everything was kind of, standard. It's the same thing. The only thing that was different was their abilities. It was so awesome getting to play this, especially 3 times, because this is probably my favorite Plague thus far. But getting to play this and just the way it works is so much fun. It was great. So thank you to the guys who put this together, which I can't actually remember your names now. Jeez, sometimes. One thing I would like to report, in case you guys, I assume you guys know about it. I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that I'm on 3-speed in this review thing instead of the 1 or whatever. The healthy number is a little bit high for having conquered the world. If you could take a look at that bugs me. I don't know why that bugs me. I just want to see the whole world covered in orange dots, glimmering, shining, glimmering, splendid. I can control the world. Other than that, this game is great. This is a vision of good things to come. Some of the things out there are on the game look so great, and then some of the scenarios look like they'll be really interesting. So here we go. Thank you guys for watching. This is Force, signing off.